You got challenges that you're going to run across.
Yeah, for sure. So that's the trap house. We call that the capital. And the post that I actually made a post about it yesterday. Funny enough, yesterday evening, a new post about it. Because my therapist actually encouraged me to go back there and just do some exercises just to kind of deal with the pain, the trauma, and different things that I've carried from that experience. But yes, that was, when I look back on it, that was a place where me and my friends and my cousins, brothers, and other individuals, we were able to bond but in brotherhood through our trauma and our pain that we was experiencing amongst ourselves and amongst our families. And when my grandma was raising us, she had a one bedroom house, and it could be as many as 7 or 8 of us in there at a time. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where it's like, hell, like you had more room, and it made more sense to, spend your time in the trap house than it is, at grandma's house.
Right. Was that a house that you all bought, or was it just a vacant house that y'all just moved in, or how did y'all go about setting it up?
Yeah, it was a vacant house, but like somebody owned it as well, and typically, like, how that'll work is, we might get a baser or somebody to put the name of the house in, and we might pay a couple $100 a month, and then being in the hood, we had somebody who can come in and hook up the power and the cable and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm sure at one point you probably figured, man, this is great. Everything is going good. We're making money. This is the life that I chose. All those things that come along with that whole game, that whole thought process, that fast money and all of that. Was there any particular incident that happened during the time that you all were, doing that type business that made you, wake up and say, I need to change? But even though it came to you, but you still didn't change. Was it something that you can go back and think of, man, this happened, I should have stopped at that point, but I kept going? Is there any particular incident that happened? Like, because a lot of times people say, well, I knew I should have stopped a long time ago because things happened for me, but I just kept pushing until I had to, almost, to, like, it was like a point where if I didn't, it would be that death part, like what you said. Because I remember you talking about an incident where they were firing, y'all were kind of exchanging gunfire back and forth in the car.
Yeah.
And I thought you said, I still didn't stop, or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't. And again, like, we talk about the fast money, and we think about drug dealing from, like, just from a money standpoint, right? And of course, like, it is about the money. You think about, what I'm saying, I'm doing this because I'm hustling or whatever, but it get to a point where it's no longer about the money. Like, you really get addicted to the hustle, the grind, the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about the money, because I can go buy the old school cars. I can go get the J's, the Dickies, the Jabos, the Air Maxes. You know what I'm saying? Go to the club, get the jewelry, whatever. But it was the hustle, it was the process of the hustle, the process of the grind that became addicted. And it was that process and that hustle that gave you a sense of self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you define yourself by the work that you put in, on a daily basis. But yeah, it was an incident, man. I one of my little cousins, he had just got involved in a double homicide, and he was incarcerated in county jail. And long story short, me and some of my associates, we were, looking to get back at these fellas who was involved in this situation on the other side. And, we knew who they were. We knew where they stayed, where they trapped at, etc. And, we decided to go get back at them. And long story short, you know, I'm in the vehicle, and you know, as I'm leaving the vehicle, the truck that I'm in, it cut off, right? It cut off probably 200-300 yards away from the incident. And it's just me and my little cousin in the vehicle at the time. And as he trying to crank the vehicle up, you know, some folks from their neighborhood or whatever, whoop-de-whoop, they start firing at the, firing at the vehicle, because we was just stuck in the middle of the road. You know what I mean?
So wait. Was it doing one of those? Like it was trying to start?
Yeah. It was trying to start, but it wouldn't go. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't go.
Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the all button and all that kind of stuff, because we're going to have a lot of good interviews on this podcast.